another common mistake I see quite often is, founders often go with the 1% rule, right? If it's a $150 billion market potential, they say, well, if we just get 1% of that, with $15 billion, we'll be okay. And unfortunately, that might have worked back then, but right now, that's a surefire giveaway of a rookie mistake, that you haven't actually put in the time to calculate what your total addressable market size is and what you could actually, service from that. Uh, because the truth is, if you want to get to that $1.5 billion market, it might take you maybe $500 million worth of capital to be able to capture and service that size of the market. So how are you gonna come up to that half a billion, $500 million, worth of capital to actually achieve that? So this is where founders really need to dig in a little deeper. They definitely need to do market research. If it's not something that has been done before, by another company, ideally, if you're coming in, you want to reference maybe another company who's targeting the same market. What have they been able to achieve so far? If you're not able to do that, you really need to use reliable and credible data sources to help you calculate and estimate what that market size is. And whenever you're putting that into your pitch deck, you should always need to, quote those sources as well, so that investors know, okay, they can go to that source and they can validate and say, yes, this is actually accurate, and this is where you're coming up with that number. And then working your way down there is not just taking 1% of the total market and then being able to say we can address 1% of that. It's actually looking at how quickly you can scale with the capital that you're raising, right? If this is your seed round, you need to know, okay, if am I raising $2 million, let's say, how far is that $2 million going to get me towards attaining that market share? Is it only going to get me 1% there? Is it going to get me 10% there? These are things that need to be factored in when calculating your addressable market sizes, and that's what needs to be included in the deck, because that's where we see a lot of startups going wrong.